The other big story we're following this noon, another tense meeting this morning at the Ottawa County Board of Commissioners. Now, it follows a decision by one of the Republicans on the commission to distance himself from the conservative group Ottawa Impact, which helped get him elected. 13 on your side's Trevier Gonzalez has been sitting in on that meeting, and he joins us now live. Trevier, it sounds like there was a lot of public comment.
Hey, Kirk, good afternoon. Yeah, it certainly was. This was another round of one side just voicing their opposition against the other. Now, the lack of transparency in the board's past decisions is just another set of decisions that continue to come under fire. Now, in this packed meeting, county residents either voiced their disdain for the board and their decisions on closing down their Office of Diversity and Inclusion, as well as the hiring of John Gibbs as county administrator, while the other side just continued to praise the conservative leaders who are also a member of that group, Ottawa Impact. Now, we showed you on Monday how Commissioner Jacob Bonema said how he left the Political Action Committee, and as a result, I heard at least one resident mention to him, one resident throw under the bus about that particular person. Now, despite the fact that he is a conservative member of the board. Now, something that some residents noticed ahead of this meeting was how one item ended up being removed that would have involved discussion being taken completely off of the agenda. This is what one person directed to board member Joe Moss.
It seems that the chairperson was not content to just decree that the item general information, comments, and meetings attended was not a time for questions. He had to remove it from the agenda completely in another attempt to quash discussion from those who don't agree with him. These tactics have caused you to lose one member of your group, Mr. Chair, and I hope others are brave enough to leave Ottawa Impact too.
Now, there was a noticeable number of speakers voicing their support for current health officer Adeline Hambly. Now, despite frustration on both ends, there was still some cohesiveness between the members of the board. Right now, there's an active conversation, and they're trying to vote on something or have a conversation that's tied to internet. But that being said, that's not to say that things are perfect out here. I know I can say I saw firsthand that before things ended up starting, I saw a conversation between John Gibbs, the county administrator, as well as Commissioner Bonema, and in that conversation, I didn't hear how it began, but it ended up saying, with John Gibbs stating to Bonema that he ended up saying, quotes, "Get out of my face." Now, this ended up with another commissioner ended up saying this is unprofessional. So right now it's a respectable conversation, but as we had said, very tense. Live in Ottawa County, Trevier Gonzalez, 13 on your side.